Hey everyone, this is Manly Badass Hero and welcome to INPUT6, which is a horror game where you must navigate a facility using cameras to avoid a killer maid robot.
Good day everyone, my name is INPUT6, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to Maid Robot. It is here in this factory where every single day.
So, quick note, this is just a little bit of a post-recording commentary I'm just adding right here. The way this video is going to be set up is you're going to see my initial runs of the game, to kind of see the atmosphere and stuff like that it's setting. And you'll see my, of course, my complete run. And there's various lore files throughout the game you can find. Those are just going to be all at the end, editing-wise. New record add to archives. To all Tech Aid Robotics employees. Dear employees, due to the recent events of the morning of April 18th, 1994, the management decided to close all company facilities until further notice. All workers will be compensated for non-working days. Thanks to correctly conducted emergency evacuation procedures, all employees left the company's main building safely. Nobody was hurt. The reason for the alarm going off is not yet known. To ensure future work safety, the management decided to conduct an inspection of all the company's facilities by a specialist department under its sister companies, Agris Industries. Please remain calm and wait for further information on the reopening of the company. Hi. So, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, I'm doing things. So it's not... Curious, I was debating if this was going to be like... a you're locked into one area kind of game. But no, it's a... Yeah, it's very curious. So you switch cameras, and you control it first person in the camera. The game description says you gotta, switch out the robots there? Oh, no, I think we're dead. No, that camera went down. Record add to archives. This is definitely a game we're gonna fail sometimes in. That robot's creepy. I thought I saw her in here. Oop. So she spots it. This camera's already dead. This one was still alive. Sprinting is fast forwarding the camera. That's an interesting way of doing that. Deal player error, different tape damage? What the? We might be dying. Yeah, I can't sprint anymore. Okay, I gotta sprint now. So I'm supposed to be looking for, remote controls, but I don't know what they look like yet. I also left the filters on the graphics, you can turn them off. I might turn them off later if I think it's too distorted, but it's adding a lot of atmosphere right now. Oh! I can't tell if we switch off at the right time. This one's broken. Oh! This camera's cracked. Racial interference detected. Okay. Robot was there. She took that camera out. I think she's taking the person out. Maybe we're playing multiple people and maybe she's taking them out. Yeah, she was right there. I still don't got the hang of this game yet. System clock error. Okay. Solve that one. Nope. I don't think we have any more cameras left. Hey, what was this? There was something on this one. What is she doing? Hey. It's like she's searching for parts. Six is down. 1 is up. 2 is up. 3 is up. 4 is up. 5 is gone. There's also like lore things we can find too. I think it's an archives thing we sometimes see. So we'll feel our way around this game. There's a remote. Hi. Whoa, she was right there. This one's broken again. I guess once you get a remote, that tape is gone. This was the one that was taken out before. 6 is still gone. 1 is gone because that one got a remote. So essentially 1 has completed its objective. I think I'm getting the... Just check that one out. She's forcing it into this animation. We'll go to tape 3 now. You player error! Okay, it's fixed. What? What is she doing? Oh my god. Fixed it. Whoa. Yeah, it's pretty quick. If she spots it, you gotta switch off almost instantly. But I like these animations. These are kind of interesting. Tape 2 is fixed again. Okay, fix the fast forward. Okay, she was about to take that one out. I'm not sure if there's a true game over state. Maybe she takes all the tapes out at once. Remote. Don't see any remotes in this one yet. MAIDAI. God, she's like a force of nature. System clock error. Fixed. Let's check that one out. Headbanging door 1. This one's really distorted. 2 is back. It seems like a bit of a slow but steady kind of game. Like, you make a little bit of progress, she spots you relatively quickly, and you gotta kind of remember where you were, and then make more progress toward where you think the remote might be. No, I'm broke. It's fine. Like, this one, I don't remember where we were. I just saw her down that hallway. Everything's black and white now. The arrows are coming up like non-stop. That one's fixed. Part 1. 2 is back. Considering it seems pretty hard for us, like, outright game over us, I guess that's like the toss-up. The trade-off. If she's hyper-aggressive, and she's just nailing us all the time. Oh my god, look, literally an error after another error. Yeah, I was about to take that one out. Man, just save it. Maybe something in here? I don't think I've really been in here before. She literally came in there as soon as I went in there. Come on, remote. That one literally got spotted as soon as it got in. Check these offices out. Got it. She was there. Check the cafeteria out again. Some clock error. Fix that. There's a remote. Got it. 6 is up-ish. 3 is done, because we got the remote on that one. 2 is really distorted right now. Could be remote in here. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what happens if you run out of, if you get down to, like, the last remotes. I still want to search these offices more. I think as long as you switch off and switch right back, you're good. Oh, she smacked it up. So just tape 5 and 4 right now. Always back in this area. Oh, I got a little close. They're looking there. There's no interference. Okay, resolve that. What about this room? I haven't really been in this room. We could have easily passed by a remote. About to be taken out. It seems a big thing is also when she takes out the camera, she brings it to like a room or something. Okay. All good there. I really looked in here. Should probably spawn pretty soon. Got another one down. That tape times out. So it's a time limit based game. Okay, I have an idea how this game works now. So we can play fast and loose with the lives, but we just need to make sure we're blitzing constantly. Tape 0. I haven't seen this one before. Okay. Yeah, so every videotape gets grabbed, it's game over. But that means if you're down to your last tape, you can't get grabbed. And that seems pretty tricky. I just wanted to test to see if it's a game over for it. Okay, one down. Two down. 3 more to go. If we're fortunate, which we're not, the remote just spawns in the cafeteria and you call it a day. Because if not, that's a tough, this is a tough one. There's a lot of places where it can be spawning in this area. Sometimes it's in here. Not fortunate today. Fortune's not on your side. Too many games down. Or switch around this area. That's where you spawn. If we're lucky, it's in here. If we're unlucky, which we are, it's way in. Yeah. Yep. easy game. Not easy. She's really messing with camera triple. Damn. Got it. Spooky. Camera 4 is pretty hard too. All the factory-based ones are just like, there's just so many spots she'll just spawn on you. Whoa, she's been trying to take out camera 4 non-stop. Okay, you're not fortunate enough. Could be in the laundry room. We'll find out if she leaves me alone. Tape errors start getting annoying. Oh my god. Ooh, whoa, 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 whoa. I keep suspecting she messes with your positioning. Okay, we found it here. Don't tap that one yet. See, we're fortunate on camera 5. Because I don't like this one either. Man, you just don't like a lot of these. Like, yeah. It's hard. So I mean, like, it's a giant factory. There's a lot of places it can spawn. At least some of the other ones are constrained to, like, rooms. Here it's just like a giant field of potential failure. Yeah, she's not giving me a breather. She's not gonna give me a breather. Nothing here. She's probably gonna spawn soon. I'll give him credit. You know when she spawns. Like, it locks the camera in. Like, you know you've been spotted. My point exactly. Let's see if we got anything here. No, not so fortunate. Oof. Oh! Oh no. We need to get on camera 6. No, never mind. I can't sprint and do anything. This has to be linear, right? Because if you were to spot me, I'm dead. Like, I can't switch out, I can't do anything. This area is different. We're up above. Remember I couldn't go on the stairs? Oh, apparently I still can't. Oh, I see. Please leave me be. I can fix you. In that way. Mostly. Or I can just leave you emotionally crushed. Physically. Goodbye, Robo-Maid. We could have been something. So we're Robot 2, right? Back to gameplay. Like, we were just jumping between robots that are being disassembled if you lose. That's my guess. New record add archives. Camera 6. Boom. Input 6. Yeah, so where were the 6 1 that you see in the 6 camera sometimes? Archives. We did get something here.
Well, something, but not much. I'll keep looking.
Top left part burn. 2 nameplates attached from frame. One of engraved William J. Price, other with William Graff. Technology World Weekly. Highly awaited by many, TechAid Robot's premiere event took place yesterday on September 9th, 1993, less than a month after its announcement. The company revealed their newest invention, robotic assistant MAIDAI? Like MAIDAI. Or MAIDAI. We gathered all information given to us on the event and present them to you in the special edition of Technology World Weekly. By Charles D. It's hard to believe that after so many years from its past closure... I'm trying to... Okay, we can scroll down. TechAid brand returns now as TechAid Robots. And what an exciting comeback it is. Most of the guests at the event were not ready to see the company's newest invention, robotic home assistant MAIDAI. I'm trying to think if it's MAIDAI or MAIDAI. Because MAIDAI would be like a better pun, because of what their goal is, but MAIDAI is, it looks like how it's spelled. But with the grand reveal of MAIDAI comes a lot of questions, doubts regarding never before seen technologies installed in it. We talk of TechAid Robot's representatives about some of the concerns. One of the most talked about feature is the security system installed in MAIDAI. Or MAIDAI. Our correspondents were informed the system is based on wireless communication between robotic assistants and TechAid Robotics servers located in their main facility. Robots are also equipped with cameras that record everything they see, so it's logical to assume the connection may be used to send video signal. Some of the customers may suspect MAIDAI will spy on them and collect private data without their knowledge or permission. Although existence of such a solution introduces the danger of violating users' privacy, MAIDAI designers assured us company doesn't collect data customers didn't agree to sharing. Which is, they agree to share everything by buying it. Furthermore, TechAid Robotics representative Emily Dole told us the video recording system was designed to identify possible errors during MAIDAI's operation. It helps companies' engineers by storing the last 12 hours of footage before the system encounters such error, after which the recording can be analyzed to search for malfunctions. The new invention of TechAid Robotics, if all assurances are proved to be true, is undeniably impressive. The combination of the latest technological innovations merged inside a robot straight from science fiction cinema seems too futuristic to be real. However, along with the latest, though unproven technologies, there is a lot of privacy concerns that may scare away potential customers. We hope TechAid Robotics can improve safety of their robotic assistants during next presentations before MAIDAI's release on January 3rd, 1944. William J. Price and Christopher Graft Wright announced the return of TechAid Robotics' robotic home assistant MAIDAI shown in the presentation. During the presentation, company owners made clear even after years their mission stayed the same, to bring a safer future to the people of today. But it seems as if a safer future might be quite expensive. Robotic assistants are advertised as a help for every person, but the price you have to pay for MAIDAI far exceeds. Text on the page ends here. Got a couple new archives here. Manual. Getting started booklet. I think that's just it. Filled and reviewed warranty claim forms. Let's see. After 2 months of daily operation, robotic assistants started to jitter for a few seconds at the beginning of each given task. On April 14th, it stopped responding to commands altogether. Redacted. Aftermath. No, it is Mayday. Mayday. We have a problem. After unexpected closing of all TechAid Robotics facilities a week ago on April 18th, after multiple explosions on the company's premises on the night of April 1920, in which fortunately no one was hurt, because it was just robots, the people at the forefront of the business related to the incident were detained. Our sources say William J. P., Christopher G., and Bradley L. are now under arrest. Bradley L. It seems the history of the infamous company is even more complicated than we thought. On April 22nd, the investigation of the case was handed over to Trail of Evidence, a private detective agency known for its previous work with police in the most complicated cases of last years. The agency representatives declined to answer our questions. Okay, so I got all the archives. I've already shown some of these. We're going to show the rest. I believe that was photo. Photo of William J. Price and Christopher Graft shaking hands. Behind them there was a robotic assistant Mayday. Next to them is Bradley, though partially burned. Manual. We didn't go for the entire manual yet. We'll go through that. The warranty. Some of these were multiple pages. We'll go through them now. We got the list. List of employees. All names redacted. Workplace monitoring operator redacted. Some of those were fired, redacted. William J. Price, Bradley, Christopher, crossed out. Email. Huh. Is there a... Do any of these start with an E? ID card. Robinson. File from next to console. Okay. Warranty. Yesterday, April 13th, the robot came to the room where I was resting and out of nowhere started threatening me with a knife. I tried to turn it off, but apparently there's no way to do it. After examining the footage recorded by onboard camera, we assure you the robotic system worked properly. Because the requested item was similar in color and size to the knife next to it, the object recognition system treated them as identical and chose the closest one. As noticed, at this time, there is no supported way of manually turning off robotic assistant. However, because a great deal of our customers expressed interest in this feature, you can expect optional accessories correcting this oversight in stores very soon. Stupid robot ran into the road on his bike car to demand full refund. On the footage recorded by Maydai's onboard camera, we can clearly see a person gets into a stationary car, starts it, backs out, and drives into the robotic assistant. We can also hear a second person ask, "Will the car be okay after this? We notified our lawyers. Expect a letter from us in the near future." Let's go for the rest of the manual. This manual contains basic information about Maydai and describes the basic actions you must perform before turning on your robotic assistant for the first time. Read carefully and retain it for future reference. To learn more, please read our booklets included in the set. Customer support service to stay in the warranty conditions, all Tech-Aid robots. Machines must be inspected at least once every 3 months by specialized licensed facilities. All services must be performed only by the aforementioned associated facilities. For a full list, call the customer service number. Tech-Aid. Let's actually look at this page here, because these are actually kind of nice. It's got like an old school feel to it. Tech-Aid Robotics proudly presents our newest invention, personal robotic assistant MAIDAI. Thanks to you, our long-term plan of bringing you the best technological advancements becomes a reality. This is just the first step towards our goal of improving every man's everyday life. We believe the result of years of hard work of best-in-class engineers will fully meet your expectations. We wish you, the newest owner of our extraordinary robotic assistant, the most pleasant time working with it. We are sure your life will be forever changed for the better thanks to MAIDAI. What's the items including the set? Why MAIDAI? Charging the battery. Quite a few pages in the manual. Why MAIDAI? Perceptive folks probably already figured out the wordplay in the name of a robotic assistant, but there is even more significance to these few letters. So let's expand on and describe key features, functions, and properties hidden behind MAIDAI. MAIDAI is made out of complex mechanical electronic components, every single one designed specifically for a robotic assistant by our brilliant engineers. Each metal part precisely machined in our factory. Each plastic part carefully hand-painted by our artists. Autonomous. Thanks to the newest technologies installed in MAIDAI, our robotic assistant can work without much of your involvement. Just give MAIDAI a command, and thanks to artificial intelligence, it will start working right away. Interactive. We developed an advanced voice recognition system that became the core of interactivity with our revolutionary robotic assistant. If you have a request to your MAIDAI, simply say it. All the communication with MAIDAI is managed through voice commands. Given a list of all voice commands, description of all functions, and functions commands booklet included in the set. End of page 6. The primary function of MAIDAI is helping you with everyday tasks. It can help cleaning your house, bring you request time for food, even be a great conversation companion. All this even more surely will forever improve your daily routine, forever alone. MAIDAI is equipped with cutting-edge technologies that until recently only exist only in our dreams. Save our onboard computer connected to a camera makes MAIDAI's making its own decisions possible. Do not worry, MAIDAI is absolutely safe, will never do anything without your command. Another very important feature of MAIDAI is its security system. All robotic assistants are connected by an invisible radio wave network of computers in our main facility. Thanks to that, we are able to inform you about incoming dangerous events instantly after receiving such information from a verified source. I feel like this came up in the gameplay a little bit. To ensure safety during MAIDAI's work, we implemented a system that uses newest standards for audio and video recording on tape cassettes. The internal camera records all robotic assistants' actions, helping us determine any infrequent defects and thus ensuring trouble-free execution of warranty arrangements. This page? Yeah, there's still some pages left. That's a lot of lore. Getting started. Preparing for use. For turning on your MAIDAI, you must first fully charge its battery, the complete process described in the chapter Charging the Battery later in the manual. After that, set the robotic assistant in a sitting position with knees bent up to 90 degrees. Make sure the clothing did not cover the camera located in the region under its neck. Now you're ready to turn it on. Oh, you're right. Turning on your MAIDAI. If you did everything described in the previous section, you are now ready to turn on your MAIDAI. Do that, stand in front of it, look straight at the camera located in the region under its neck. Say the command, MAIDAI, turn on power. Robotic system will turn on and automatically switch to booting up mode. If this is the first time turning on your MAIDAI, it will ask for your name and register you in its memory as its owner. Do everything according to the voice instructions given by the robot. This is not the first time turning on your MAIDAI. After recognizing you, it will automatically switch to the waiting for the command mode. Make sure the person turning on the MAIDAI is already registered in its memory. For more details, check warranty terms and conditions, section danger of using MAIDAI incorrectly. Turning off your MAIDAI. MAIDAI will turn off automatically when its battery is depleted. MAIDAI always works in one of the modes listed below. The eyes glow in color indicates the work mode in which MAIDAI is currently operating. Booting up mode indicated by white glow. I want to see what the red is, because the enemy was always in red. Waiting for the command indicated by green glow. Execute the command indicated by the blue glow. Robotic assistant executing receive command. You can interrupt, stop, or pause its action with command different to one it's executing. Busy mode indicated by yellow glow. Some actions cannot be interrupted. Sleep mode. Eyes are not glowing. Robotic assistant switches this mode automatically every 15 minutes in waiting for the command mode. Well, the game mode is 15 minutes long. Here, yeah, alert mode indicated by orange or red glow. This mode is associated with security system. Robotic assistant switches to this mode automatically after receiving a signal from Tech Aid Robotics main facility. The glow is orange. Robotic assistant will switch from this mode after transmitting an alert message 3 times. If the glow is red, it will continuously repeat alert's message until receiving another signal from Tech Aid Robotics main facility. While transmitting the message, it may also perform other actions dedicated by the received signal. Alert glow cannot be interrupted. Charging the battery. Let's charge the battery. This robotic assistant in a sitting position. Move its closing. Move its back. Case plate is shown in the picture. Battery lifetime may vary. Get the battery to a power socket. Battery is fully charged on the line on charger. Nothing really lore-wise that's really needed. Let's check the database out. Christopher. Okay, not too much text here. In 1968, Christopher Graft and his brother founded a small company, Tech Aid Innovations, focused on designing technological solutions for medical facilities. The need to expand created a dispute between the brothers, whose visions for the company future differed greatly. November 1970, brothers came to the decision to shut down the company and go their respective ways. Soon he met well-known investor Bradley Luker and joined his conglomerate on Luker Innovations. As their collaboration progressed, Christopher became the director of Lagris Industries. The Luker Innovations subsidiary focused around specialized private security and production of military equipment. Christopher was one of the prominent figures next to William J. Price and Bradley Luker during the Tech Aid Robotics announcement event on September 9, 1993. Bradley Luker comes from a family of traders. He inherited wealth from his parents. In 1981, he founded an investment company, Luker Innovations. Over time, the company changed its focus from investing to buying out small startup businesses. His company got infamous after many public accusations regarding working conditions getting significantly worse in businesses after the acquisitions, no payment cuts without any known cause, closing businesses without previous notice. Several former employees sued him with no avail. Due to poor management, most of Luker Innovations subsidiaries were not self-sustainable. To save his business from bankruptcy, all but 2 companies were sold. Currently, the family company consists of Lagris Industries and Tech Aid Robotics. It was like a little voice. Right after graduating from university in 1968, William Graft and his brother founded a small company, Tech Aid Innovations, focused on designing advanced medical facilities. The need to expand the business created a loud dispute between the brothers, which in turn led to negative public opinion on the company. In November 1970, brothers decided to shut down the company and go their separate ways. To continue his work in the field and not be associated with his brother, William changed his name to William J. Price. He started working on an undisclosed private project. After a while, he reconnected with his brother, hoping for help in finding investors. His brother connected him with Bradley Luker, and in July 1992, Luker Innovations bought William's project, which became the core of a newly found branch of Luker Innovations, Tech Aid Robotics, led by William. In September 1993, during a public event announcing the comeback of Tech Aid brand, William's project was unveiled to be a personal robotic assistant now called MAIDAI. Released on the market on January 3rd, 1994. We know it by April, things like went to hell. Huh. Oh, it was Emily. I got it. Okay, so what we got here. Good day, everyone. My name is William J. Price, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the Tech Aid Robotics. He's here in this factory where every single day they claim personal robotics such as MAIDAI are created. But what does this process look like, you may ask? Well, let's take a glimpse and see how a groundbreaking invention is made. MAIDAI is made out of complex mechanical and electronic components, every single one designed specifically for a robotic assistant by our brilliant engineers. Each mail part machine in our factory, each electronic component is precisely prepared by experienced technicians. Each plastic part carefully hand-painted by talented artists. After assembly, robotic assistants are packaged and wait in our warehouse until ordered. Believe it or not, every week up to 100 robotic assistants leave our doors and make their way to their new homes to our satisfied customers. The primary function of MAIDAI is helping you with everyday tasks. Get help in cleaning your house, bringing requested items of food, even be a great conversation companion. All this even more surely will forever improve your daily routine. The voice recognition system might seem a bit overwhelming at first, unsettling even, but fret not, it is completely safe and secure. We do not collect any user's data other than video recordings, which help with your safety and ease during eventual very infrequent inaccuracies during MAIDAI's operation. Moreover, all of our robotic assistants are equipped with revolutionary security systems developed in our collaboration with our friends at Agris Industries. After receiving urgent information regarding potential emergency events from verified trusted source, adequate signal will be immediately sent to your MAIDAI using invisible radio wave network. After receiving such signal, robotic assistant will perform necessary actions to ensure your safety. Thank you for coming with us on this little journey. Thanks to your trust in our vision, we can bring you the best technological advancements, making ordinary people's lives safer than ever before. Toy mock-up. Huh. Okay. Toy mock-up 2. Toy mock-up color. I'd buy it. What's this? I feel like this was supposed to have sound? 'Cause I'm not hearing anything. I mean, that's the civic we saw earlier. Good day, everyone. My name is William J. Price, and my pleasure to welcome you to Ticket Robotics. 1. Can you take it? Of course, sir. Ticket Robotics, how can I help you? It's Luker. Say it's important? Sure. Good morning, Mr. Luker. I heard your call is very important. How can I help? Of course, there's a need for a business meeting, then please, I'll prepare a presentation. Just now we're recording a narration for it. I'll do my best to finish it on Monday. Addition to that, we're working on 2 projects aimed at improving the public image of MAIDAI. I'm sure you'll be pleased with. For example, one of the projects is an interactive toy for children. Looks like MAIDAI. Till Monday, the phone hangs up. A children's toy. I had to think of something on the fly. Could you make something to show him? Doesn't be anything complicated, just something that looks, legitimate. I'll try my best. Only till Monday, then we'll see. Need more help? No, thank you very much. Let's continue recording because there's a lot more to do. Okay. Well, that's, you look at the employee list. Emily Doyle. And they're in the, they're mentioned in the newspaper here. About the video recording system. So, that's it for INPUT6. That is all the, lore and stuff like that. There is one more achievement left I did not proc, and I'm a little curious about that one. Usually if there's one achievement left, a lot of times that's you've got all the achievements, but it didn't kick in. So it could be something left in the game I didn't find, or sometimes those are just bugged out. That's very common too. It's hard to say. But there's no alternate ending. There's, like I said, there's just the lore files, which you found all of those. There was the INPUT0, which was weird. I'm not sure what you would do with that. Maybe there's something tied in there. So, storyline-wise, I think there's nothing too out there with the story, if you kind of dig in. It looks like they make the Maid Robots. I think there's something a little bit weird with them. Like, they are, because they do the thing where, they're not going to take your private data. I mean, they're just connected to our home server. But I think they were taking the private data, considering the one contractor they use that invested into the company kind of bought it, was tied into, military contracts and corruption and stuff like that. So maybe there was some, angle there. And throughout the game, you are playing, the various Maid Robots. You're not playing the one that's hunting you down, but you're playing some other ones. There's actually a bit of progression, as you get the remote controls. It's hard to see because you're so, into and hectic in the game. If you go to INPUT6, the one that sometimes shows you the stationary one that you see at the end game, it's a stage. The robot in INPUT6 is progressively more damaged as the more remotes you get. So I think that's our player character somehow. And I think that the robot's being controlled by a person. Because someone set up all this C4 here, right? And the perspective of the game is you're playing a detective who's investigating the aftermath on the 26th and 27th of April. The events of the game occur on the 19th, and the catalyst for the events of the game occur on the 18th, where everyone gets fired, but they're not really fired. They're more like forced to evacuate out of the building, and they're trying to cover things up real quick. There was also Emily, who was like scribbled out some things and has like whatever file you can open up with her name. I'm wondering if she's the protagonist, like she's controlling the robots, maybe to maybe to sabotage the company out of spite because they fired her. It could also be the other character that was fired, and there's another one who might be controlling him. It could be benevolent reasons, like maybe there's something wrong with the robots, maybe they freaked out and they're gonna blow it up. But someone's controlling the robots to, I'm assuming, plant the C4 and to like get the remotes to activate the bombs and then destroy this whole system. And then there's like a Maid Robot hunting you down. We know the red eyes is the security form. It could be that it was evacuated because of the C4. Like maybe someone discovered the bombs. Like, oh, get everyone out, right? But the person didn't want to go down with the building, so they like reprogram the robots to go and activate the C4 or something like that. Hence why it like goes into the 19th, not the 18th explosion. On the surface, that's the lore I'm thinking is there. I don't think it's like, I don't think it's quite like Freddy, right? Where there's just like layers and layers of the onions that keep getting added to the onion over the course of the series. I think it's straightforward. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good horror game. I think it's got a good atmosphere. It's got proper use of the CRT filters and stuff. I like it wasn't a security camera game, like as in like the stationary Freddy one. Like it was an interactive horror game. There's some balancing issues. I'll get into that in a second. But it is essentially a first-person horror game. You move around, you switch the cameras, of course, to protect yourself. And there's like some nuance to the mechanics that I figured out as I played to help me beat the game. I like the cutscenes. I like the little game overs, the animations. Going back to the balancing thing, and this is what you'll see people complain about, is that the game is fairly hard. And not like hard like it's impossible to do or anything. You'll beat it in like an hour or maybe more of game overs. If every run is like 15 minutes long. It's hard in that it's a little bit of an RNG because of if your spawns with emotes are really bad, like they're way deep into the respective facilities, because each facility is locked off, right? Each robot attends to a different area and has to hunt a remote in its area. There is times, because the area is both looping and there's linear parts that like you have to go deeper in, and if you get caught, you go back to start, basically. If the remote's at the very far end of the linear route on some of these, in like one of the convoluted areas, it'll take you bare minimum 5 minutes just to get there. Like, just focusing on one camera and just trying to get there in time. Because the difficulty seems to be tied to the time limit, as in the more time that passes, the more the difficulty ramps up. It's not tied to, like, how many remotes you get. So you very easily enter a state where you're on that camera for about 1 second, sometimes 0 seconds. You hit that camera and she's already there, whether she's doing the jump scare or she's just about to spawn in front of you. So you get this kind of gamey factor going on, and I always warn people about the gamey factor when it comes to horror games. If your game becomes too gamey, you lose the atmosphere. And this game had good atmosphere set up, so it's a little bit of a shame after your first couple of runs, the horror part disappears. You're not going to notice as much in a playthrough. But as you're playing it, it disappears because it becomes gamey. You're like, I gotta go, I gotta do the minigames, I gotta do this, quick, flip, blah, 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 blah. So now you're no longer like immersed. Well, you're immersed, but in a different way. So I think the game should be made easier, or have a difficulty setting for increasing the immersion. Because those mechanics, like the way they constantly hit you, that's going to frustrate players. That's going to be a turn off for people playing it and that aren't just, watching the game. But yeah, I liked it. And not just because of it was a robot made, even though that is a plus in my eyes. I like its overall package. Anyway, so if you guys watching play INPUT6, I'll see you guys later and take it easy.